Welcome back, everybody, to the Arizona Cardinals franchise. Big game here today against the Houston Texans. I know they're 4-6, but looking at their ratings, 88 offense. You have C.J. Stroud. You have an outstanding receiving core. So this is going to be a test for our defense here today. And we got a little scenario here to go talk about the defensive approach here today. Yeah, C.J. Stroud in real life might be having a little bit of a sophomore slump. But in here, he's going to be an absolute test. So let's go into the team meeting room and see what kind of funkiness we have with this scenario. All right, let's talk about the Texans. Who are we talking to with here today? We're talking with Jeffrey Simmons, and we're going to talk about C.J. Stroud and how he could cause problems for our defense. So what is the plan to deal with that? I mean, obviously, I guess there is no obvious answer. Maybe safeties have great play recognition. We'll go with that. That looked like the most where you can't really lose much there. So we'll do that. We'll focus on that. Let's see what that gives us. That's going to give us a 15 boost to play rec for the entire game. So that is, or maybe it says next game. I'm not sure. I don't know if it's for this game or the next game, but I would think with the scenario, it'd be this. Interesting wording there, but let's get into it. Here we go, and we are underway. We'll receive the ball first. Actually, Dortch around the 4-yard line. He'll take this one up to the 20-25 and around the 26-yard line as well. He will be stopped, and here comes Kyler Murray and this Arizona Cardinals offense. Also, wanted to let everybody know watching this video right now is Donovan Edwards with the run. Good carry. He's got a first down. This is off a new computer. The mic settings, everything. I'm trying to still figure things out. So if he thinks things are too loud, not enough sound, please let me know down below. Any help would obviously help for sure because I'm still trying to figure out the new settings on this. Stuff has changed. I've upgraded a little bit. So really, just any input down below, it doesn't matter. It'd help out a ton. But this is not going to be good. Christian Harris is going to pick this one off. Kyler just, zoning in a little bit too much, and Marvin Harrison Jr. Christian Harris is there to pick this one off, and the Houston Texans defense makes the first big play of the ball game. And here comes C.J. Stroud, and they're going to spread it out right from the get-go. Stroud, Stephon Diggs! What a catch! One-handed, didn't even look to see if he caught the ball. He just stuck his hand out, and that's ridiculous. Jeez, what a catch from Diggs, and Houston's down to the 15. They'll hand off to Joe Mixon, getting some blocks, cuts it up. Abdul Carter will bring him down. But man, what a catch from Diggs, just like that. Houston trying to strike first. 3rd and 2, back to Mixon on the ground. He's got a first down to around, give him the 5-yard line. As they are just trying to put this one in here. 1st and goal now from the 5. Play action, Stroud to throw. Fires quickly. Dalton Schultz wide open. Touchdown, Houston. What a start for their offense. Down the seam, you got Diggs with the just incredible catch. 7-0 off the turnover. And here comes this offense once again. Donovan Edwards up the middle. Edwards picks up around 9, having a fantastic season. Near the top 5 in rushing here as a rookie. Great game last week, 115 and 2 touchdowns. And obviously still having Trey Benson out, so he's going to get the bulk of the carries. We'll put in Mostert a little bit sometimes, but Edwards has another run here for a first down up to the 44. 1st and 10, Murray. Play action, looking in the pocket, and there is trouble, and Kyler is going to go down back to the 35. Will Anderson comes through for a big sack. And now a 2nd and 19. Looking up top. Going up top. Has his man Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown. No safety over the top. We're going to give it a shot. And Marvin Harrison Jr. comes up big with the score. Right back at you, Houston. There you go. Are we in store for a shootout here today? We'll see. It kind of looks like, as I was just about to say, how do you drop? That's Tank Dell. I thought that was Diggs at first. I was about to say, how do you one-hand catch it and then you just can't catch that? There is Dalton Schultz again, and that is a big first down to around the 46-yard line. A C.J. Stroud is on his game. This offense is insanely tough to stop, especially if you got the run game with Mixon going. I mean, they have so many weapons. He has a man, but misses Diggs. Better throw. That could have been a touchdown. So 3rd and 2. Could see Mixon here. It's exactly where we're going to go. He cuts it up, and he is not going to have it up for a first. Isaiah Simmons comes down, makes the fantastic stop. But we're kind of in that field range. Yeah, where they could possibly go for it. So 4th and 1. The offense stays out on the field. And Stroud to throw. Looking. And he just dumps it off to Mixon. But Mack Wilson comes over and makes a fantastic tackle in the open field. That's going to be a stop and a turnover on downs. Let's bring back this offense. Great job defensively, not really biting for a big-time pass play, which they looked like they were looking for. And a great tackle there by Mack Wilson. And here comes Kyler in this offense. 2nd and 9. Just dumps it underneath to Tyler Warren. Warren's got some space. Warren up the field. Using that sneaky speed. He's down to the 22 as OBJ a little bit shaken up, holding kind of his shoulder area. Yeah, shoulder strain. He'll return soon, so that is good to see. But down to the 20-yard line. Kyler back to throw on 2nd and 8. Underneath, other tight end, Trey McBride. Cuts it up. McBride down to the 3. And a chance to take the lead here. Utilizing those top 2 tight ends. I still think the best duo right now in the NFL. We hand off to Edwards, but Christian Harris is there to make the stop. Down to the 2, so 3rd down and goal. Kyler from the gun. Here comes the blitz outside. McBride has got it for the touchdown, but I see a flag on the play. This is going to be brought back. So take away a touchdown, and now that's going to drop us back to around the 12. We'll have 3rd and goal. So Adams with the hold. Oh, Anquan Bold not too happy about it, giving the ref an earful. So 3rd and goal now from the 12 instead of the touchdown. Kyler looking. Rolls out. Maybe underneath has a man, but he's going to take it himself, and Kyler is in for the touchdown. So the holding takes away the McBride touchdown, but Kyler runs it in himself, gets the touchdown right back, and we'll take the lead here, 14-7. Here late in this first quarter. First lead of the ball game. Houston, Stroud, outside, caught by Tank Dell, who, just a few weeks ago in real life, man, that was a nasty injury. Just nasty. I think it kind of screwed up C.J. Stroud. I mean, obviously in game it did. In that next game against Baltimore, he just wasn't right. I don't know if it kind of screwed him up a little bit, seeing his friend go down. It would definitely do that to you, but we'll see if Stroud returns a little bit better for the playoffs, but he gets the sack there, and now this is going to bring up a 3rd down and 7 for this Houston offense. In motion, that was Mixon. We're just going to dump it underneath, and that is going to be a 1st down to Nico Collins. Come on. Can our defense step up and make a tackle there? Somebody. But Collins on a little kind of bubble screen. 1st down now to Mixon with running room, and Mixon carrying Max Melton near the 1st down marker around the 26-yard line, and they would pick up a 1st down. So 1st and 10. Stroud to the outside. That is Dalton Schultz again, but nice tackle, not too much there, and a 2nd down and 8. Stroud looking in the pocket, goes to the outside. Was that a one-handed grab from Dalton Schultz, who keeps up going? How do we not make a tackle there? What is with the one-handed grabs? What is happening right now in this game? This is insane. 1st and goal from the 2. They hand to Mixon. Mixon pounds through. He's in for the touchdown. And Houston is going to tie this ball game up here at 14 apiece. Right now, I'd say we don't have much of an answer for the pass game of Houston. I mean, we're not getting much pressure. Stroud's just sitting back there as Marvin Harrison Jr. gets absolutely clobbered there. Ball pops up in the air, luckily just incomplete. And brings up that 3rd down and 10. Kyler to throw. Looking, nobody in front of him. Just take off, slide down, don't take a hit. We'll absolutely take that. Move the chains. And yeah, right now, defensively, who's going to step up? Who's going to be that defense that makes that play? Kyler fires, caught McBride. Catch 1st down to the 29-yard line. I mean, obviously Houston's defense made a play with the Christian Harris interception and got the touchdown afterwards. But right now, we're back and forth. 2nd and 9. Kyler looking. Flows out. Looking down the field. You know what? She's going to take it himself. First down. Move the chains. I thought, couldn't tell who that was. Maybe the safety I thought was going to step up and try to make the stop, but not in time. Kyler gets out of bounds. First down. Move the chains. Now we'll hand off to Edwards. Edwards with running room. Cuts it up. He's down to the 6. Give him 12 yards on the play. And that'll be 1st and goal now from the 6. And now to the 3. Back to Edwards, but just too much there. Too many bodies coming through. So nothing there. And now a 3rd down and goal from the 3. Just a 4-man rush. Kyler fires, has his man, Trey McBride. Give him a touchdown, and we will regain the lead here, 21-14. Give us enough time. These tight ends can get open. This time it's McBride for the touchdown, and we'll regain the lead. 3 minutes left here in this first half. We'll pitch this one to Joe Mixon, getting some blocks around the edge. Nice tackle there, at least bringing him down. Short of the first down is Thompson. 3rd down and 1, though. They decide to throw. Stroud fires, has a man open. Stephon Diggs breaks the tackle. Max Melton's not going to be able to get him, and Diggs is in for the touchdown. Wow. We brought a blitz, thought it was going to be there. Stroud just makes a better play, and then is that Sean Murphy bunting with an absolute terrible tackle attempt. I mean, that's awful. Diggs breaks the tackle. He's gone. It's 21 apiece. Murray goes underneath there to McBride, who leaked out, and McBride does get the first down. Not a favorable spot. I thought we were maybe a tad bit short. We'll absolutely take it. 2nd and 10. Kyler to the outside, and that is caught. Wow, Marvin Harrison Jr. somehow getting both feet in bounds. I'm not sure how he did it there, but nice job there on the sidelines. Move the chains, and then we'll go to Tyler Warren underneath. Warren, and another, I believe, favorable spot. I thought he maybe just a tad bit short, but no, we'll take it. But a 3rd down and 5. Kyler to throw. Underneath, OBJ back from his shoulder strain. And that is just enough. We'll call our first timeout. So move the chains there to the 30. Trying to at least take up a majority of this time here so Houston doesn't have a chance to get anything. Kyler looking, stepping up in the pocket. Room to run. Slide down. Oh, he just can't slide in time. Does take a hit. But still, it's a 1st down to the 18. We'll call another timeout. We got 1 left here with 27 seconds left. Kyler stepping up, fires to Marvin Harrison Jr., who makes the grab, but gets knocked back. Should have been a 1st down to around maybe the 5. But he gets all the way knocked back to around the 13, 14-yard line. I couldn't see what the spot was. They're going to say the 10, but 18 seconds left, no timeout, so can't take a sack here. Kyler looking, and he'll fire underneath the Jimmy Horn Jr., who has the grab. That is a 1st down and out of bounds. So 7 seconds left here. Like I said, cannot take a sack. Kyler back in the end zone. Marvin Harrison Jr. has it. 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And we're going to regain the lead. Man, back and forth we go at this shootout here against Houston. We've seen some defensive games lately. Not today. Not today. Both offenses look like they are in rhythm, looking very good. And that is a great way here to end the first half. We'll go in with the 28-21 lead. But who knows how this one's going to end. Man, this could be a wild 40-something plus game the way this is going. With Houston receiving the ball first coming out in the second half. But let's go around the league, see what we got score-wise. This is a big one. Big one here. And the Niners go to 5-5. They get a 27-24 win over the Rams. That'll help us out for sure. Knock them back a little bit. Obviously, we'll have to see what Seattle's going to do. Let's go up to Buffalo. Big AFC matchup here. Buffalo goes to 7-5. They beat the Bengals 31-17. Allen with a couple of touchdowns. Same thing with Burrow. It's a possible AFC big-time matchup there. Let's go into another AFC matchup. Indianapolis and Denver. Colts up 14-7. Denver looking at a 3-8 record. Not looking too good there. Colts right now hanging around 500, which seems to be about every team. But you can see the rushing leaders. Joe Mixon with 11 touchdowns right behind Jonathan Taylor. And there's Donovan Edwards with 9. So we have two of the top rushing guys here in this ball game. As Mixon with the carry, he already has 1 in this game. Picks up around 6. Didn't really see a whole lot of Mixon there in the first half. A lot of this, though, is Dalton Schultz. What in the world, man? Another one-handed just snag out of nowhere. And Schultz is having a fantastic game so far. He's looking unstoppable. As Stroud, Abdul Carter with some pressure, but Stroud's going to get away. What was that effort, Isaiah Simmons? You were right there. All you have to do is come forward about a yard, and you got him. And he just whiffed. Or didn't even really whiff. He didn't even try as Tank Dell with the grab. And a first down to the 11-yard line. Houston looking to tie this ball game up right out of the, halftime. Stroud takes him himself. Stroud will be stopped, but for Houston, that's a first down. So, Joe Mixon right there in rushing leaders for touchdown. So, they're going to try to maybe add another one here. Tight end in motion. They hand to Mixon. He has got the touchdown. And the Houston Texans go right down the field once more. And we're back to a tie ball game. 28 apiece. Back and forth we go. So do we have an answer? Right back at him. We'll see. And this one to Mostert. Gets around the edge using that speed. And Mostert with a big first down run to start off this drive. Nice drive starter there. Kyler here on a 2nd and 5. Back to the run game, and Edwards using that edge. Shakir can't secure that edge, and we'll pick up a first down, get into Texans territory all the way up to the 38-yard line. So running game looking very solid here to start off this drive. Go back to it. Edwards cuts it up. Maybe one man to beat Jalen Petrie, but Petrie with the touchdown saving tackle. But Edwards again, 12 for 79. Looking very good. And a 3rd down and 2, and you could really run the ball here again. You really could. It's exactly what we're going to do. Cut it up. Donovan Edwards has got the first down. You know, sometimes you have a run game where it's like 3rd and 2, 3rd and 3, where you just don't trust it. And this run game, I'm trusting it. We can pick up those yardage as Mostert goes forward, and he is in for the go-ahead touchdown once more. Man, the running game in this drive just dominated right down the field. Gives our defense a little bit of a rest as well. But it's a 35-28 game. Here we go. Can we stop this Texans offense? That's the question. It just seems like we can't stop Dalton Schultz, that's for sure. Another grab for this guy, and another first down for Houston. In the backfield is Mixon. We're bringing some heat. Finally we get a sack. Well, it's our 2nd sack of the game, but knock him back to a 3rd down and 12. We need a Abdul Carter, a B.J. Ojulari, or even Simmons to come through something. We're getting some heat again, and this time it is B.J. Ojulari with a 3rd down sack. And we finally force a Houston punt. And with that, we start the 4th quarter. This is a big drive for us because if we can add points, and we're not going to. Kyler forces the throw, tries to get it over Shakir's head. Shakir, why am I saying Shakir? Al-Shahir's head, and it's just a terrible throw. Terrible decision. Should have thrown it. Now Houston's in business here at the 24-yard line. Back to Mixon it goes, but nothing really there. Carter with the first man there. Nice run stop. Makes it a 3rd down and 12. So we can hold him to 3. That would be a win. Yeah, please do not jump off sides there. 3rd and 12. Stroud to throw. Looking down the field. And a nice defensive play there by Mike Hilton. Knocks that one away. So we'll bring on the field goal unit here to put this to a 35-31 lead for us. So about a 41-yard field goal here for Fairbairn. And Williams almost blocked it. How close was that? I don't even know how he didn't block that. How did he not block it? But Houston, points off turnovers, 31-35. So far, 2 turnovers for us, 10 points for Houston. We don't have any turnovers, so nothing there. Is Jimmy Horn Jr. a tad bit shaken up. 3rd and 3 for Kyler. Flag on the play, and you know what? That's more than likely going to be a holding call. Will Anderson with the sack anyway, so it does not really matter. They will just decline that penalty, and Houston gets a stop. So now, Stroud and this offense have a chance to take the lead, and why not just throw to Dalton Schultz again, because we just don't have any answers for him. Not at all. Doesn't really matter who we put him on. As underneath that is going to be caught by Diggs. Late flag. I don't like that. Okay, maybe I do. I saw the flag pop up so late. I was like, oh no, don't tell me it is a roughing the passer. But it's a holding call. So we'll knock him back a little bit. Back to the 37. 2nd and 14. Stroud to throw. And guess who? Dalton freaking Schultz. Man, can we do anything to cover this dude? As Nick Cross gets through, but Stroud finds his receiver. It is caught for a first down. What a play. That was a fantastic play. Wow. Mechie with the catch. Down to the 11. Thought we might have had a sack there. We do not. And Mixon's only going to pick up about a yard and brings up a 3rd down and 4. Could be 4-down territory. I mean, a field goal puts you within 1, but you'd rather have the touchdown. Stroud looking, steps up, Wilson misses him, and Stroud's in for the go-ahead score. Just make that tackle. You make it, it's a field goal attempt. And now we're down, and now we need at least a field goal here. 38-35, good start, finding Trey McBride up to the 48-yard line and a first down. Less than 4 left. Kyler's gonna go down for a sack. Nobody really open, just pocket collapses and brings up a 3rd down and 6. Kyler to throw, in the pocket this time, underneath to McBride, and just enough, no. We don't get the favorable spot this time, so we got to go for it here. 4th down and inches. Kyler just sneaks it, and just enough to pick up the first. We reach the 2-minute warning. Obviously still have all of her timeouts right now. So, obviously, field goal, we're right there in range, but we want that touchdown. We want to take up as much clock as possible, get that TD, and don't allow Houston to get anything out of it. 2nd and 4, Kyler takes off, slides down. Still no reason to take a timeout here. Just let it run. Got plenty of time with the 3 timeouts. Over the middle there to OBJ on 1st and 10. He's down to the 14-yard line. I think we can let this run down to around 30. Yeah, we're going to call a timeout. So we got 26 seconds left now. 2nd and 10. The blitz is going to get there. Oh, that's no good. We'll have to use our 2nd timeout. So a 3rd and 18. Just be careful with the ball. No picks. Going up top, he has Jimmy Horn Jr. Throws it to the back shoulder there, but that's just well overthrown. So we'll bring out Cameron Dicker, as D'Amico Ryans will try to ice us with the timeout. All right. See if we can knock this through to tie this ball game up here with 18 seconds left. Kick is up, and it is right there. It is good. No problems whatsoever. If this was college football, it'd probably be a different story, but not here right now with Cameron Dicker. And 15 seconds left for Houston. Just got to keep it in front of us, and Mechie, he hits him down the field. Houston's going to call a timeout. Oh, they're just going to try for a field goal immediately. This is a 60-yarder. You could maybe make one more play. I'm really surprised by this. We call the timeout, and here comes Fairbairn for a 60-yarder for the lead. It's got enough distance, but it's wide left. Wow. Had the distance, and with that decision, I was thinking about bringing out Cameron Dick. It would have been a 67-yard field goal. We're just going to throw it up last play here, and Kyler's going to get sacked. So, doesn't matter. Anderson brings him down. We couldn't even get a throw off. And that is regulation over. We're tied at 38. We're going to go into overtime. Here we go again. Another overtime game. Well, last time, if you don't know, it ended in a tie. So, we'll see if we get an actually definitive winner. And we won the toss. So that's a big deal there. We win the toss. We'll receive the absolute, once again, I've said this a million times, worst overtime rules ever. How both teams don't get the ball doesn't make any sense if one score, somebody gets the TD. Makes no sense to me, whatever. But here we go. If we score a touchdown, we win. 3rd and 6. Underneath. Tyler Warren for the grab. And a first down up to the 48-yard line into Texans territory. And really, we can, you got plenty of time. We can take our time here as well. Oh, the receivers just running into each other, but Kyler takes off, and we are going to get the first down. That is no way that was a first. He started to slide well behind, but you know what? We'll absolutely take it. We'll take it. But, man, we can't have receivers running into each other. Kyler this time trying to roll out. Be careful. Please do not take a sack and don't get a pick. Oh, man. That was almost a disaster play. It's just an incomplete pass. 3rd and 5. Here comes the blitz. Over the middle, we find OBJ, but he's well short. 4th and 2. What do you do here? Do you take the points or do you go for it? We're going to go for a field goal attempt. Man, really thought about going for this. And Cameron Sticker, just in there. It is good. But here we go. We have to stop CJ Stroud. A field goal obviously just ties it up again. But can we get a stop? And that is not a great start. Nico Collins, and I thought he was going to continue with a great start for Houston. And just like that, they're down to the 33-yard line. Stroud to throw. Over the middle, guess who? Dalton Schultz for the grab. Stroud with 400-plus yards passing. And he's looking for the win. 2 minutes left. Stroud to throw. Back of the end zone. Dalton Schultz with the 2 feet in bounds. And that is your game winner. Houston is going to come out on top 44-41. Stroud, I think he ended up with like 430 yards passing and, 3 touchdowns. Man. The defense today was absolutely disappointing. Kyler goes 24 for 34, 3 touchdowns, the 2 really bad picks. Yeah, gave him the field goal really to get back into it. Would have been still a touchdown game. We had a chance on that drive to get it to 2 scores. And, Edwards and, they ran really well today, but turnovers are killers. They really are. It doesn't matter what time of the game. They will absolutely destroy you. And it kind of did here today with us. But our defense just... Dalton Schultz, I just want to see what he had. 12 for 141. Jeez. He was unstoppable. He really was. So Seattle did win. They're 8-3. So they take over the West lead. We saw the Rams lost to the Niners, so the Niners, they're still hanging around there. You can see Seattle now overtakes the number 1 seed. You got Philadelphia and New York at 7-4. You got Dallas, Detroit, and obviously LA at 7-5 with the Packers at 6-5. There's so many teams. If you go on a 3-game losing streak, you could just instantly fall down. It's just crazy. But the problem we're having this year is Kyler Murray. Last year, great season, 32 touchdowns, 11 picks. This year, he already has 12. He only has 3 games where he hasn't thrown a pick. In one of those games, he went out on the second play. Or, he had 3 attempts. That's all he had. So really, it's only been 2 games where he hasn't thrown a pick. That has to be corrected. We got to stop turning the ball over, because you keep turning the ball over, I mean, you're just going to lose games. And we go up to Green Bay to take on a tough Packers team. This is going to be an interesting matchup. So we'll see what we can do. See if we can get back into the winning ways. It looks like we got a breakout chance, so that'll be cool. But that is going to do it for this one. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you so much for all the support. I really do appreciate it. Hit that like button, subscribe for more, and I will see you in the next one. You guys have a good one. Bye-bye.